Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Going On. So, Meghan Markle is trying to manifest in the press some kind of reunion with her Suits co stars now that they have their own podcast. And this is happening specifically for one reason because they want nothing to do with her. And especially because of this. Remember this from 2022. Meghan Markle became arrogant towards her Suits co stars when she met the client. Okay, so this is exactly what happened. She didn't need them anymore because obviously she was moving on from that show. Some say she was getting written off, which is very believable. But she was moving on from that show and she was about to marry the client. So, what does she do? She starts treating all of the people at her job like crap. That's what she does. And now, I mean, years later, we're talking about almost 10 years, what, 8 years later, now all of a sudden, oh, well, let me put a piece out in the Daily Mail because we all know these come from her. Let me go ahead and do that, and maybe they'll see it and maybe they'll want me on their podcast. No, mm-mm. No, Megan, you can manifest all you want. Nobody on that show or from that show wants anything to do with you. So then look at the first sentence. This is the first sentence. Could Meghan Markle soon be returning with her Suits co stars? No, she won't be because we know from the Golden Globes, remember earlier this year, we don't even have her number. They admitted that on camera. Literally in an interview, they embarrassed you, Megan. I'm talking directly to you. They embarrassed you. That's one of the biggest embarrassments of your career. Many, many embarrassments, I might add. But this was one of the funniest ones that they literally stood up there on the red carpet and they were asked by the interviewer, and they were like, yeah, no, no, we don't have her number. We don't want anything to do with her. F her. That's basically what they said. They said, F her. We want nothing to do with her. And why? Because she was an a-hole when she got with the client. And oh, how the mighty have fallen since then. And see how it says right here, who played Donna Paulson. They've collaborated with Patrick J. Adams, the simp who portrayed U.S. legal drama's Michael Ross, to launch their own rewatch project. And it's called Sidebar on SiriusXM. So they have a podcast. They're actually doing something. And Megan, this is another thing for you. You had a podcast. You had a $20 million deal. You could have been doing this, but you thought you were better than everyone. So you didn't bother, did you? No. You had a $20 million deal and you only put out 13 episodes. And now, who's the one with the deal? Now, who's the one with the podcast? With Sirius XM. Not Lemonada Media, who's actually about to get sold to some other company. And even then, Lemonada Media only had like 100,000 views or hits per month. Man, Meghan Markle, these people want nothing to do with you. Nothing. This is so hilarious.